So, YouTube family, R. Kelly has made the news again. And this time, it's for something which you don't expect. But I got two different breaking news on R. Kelly. One from a week, but one from today as well. So before we get started, you already know how we do here. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and thank you for rocking out with I Smoke Hip Hop Live. But with that being said, give me my theme song.
Batman, man down, dirty Rasta chopper, dirty Rasta chopper, shoot the man down, shoot them around and don't play around, dirty man chopper, shoot the man down, don't never play your man around, okay there.
So this man R. Kelly is going viral everywhere, not for what you guys think, but he has his new pictures out there, which got a lot of people saying, man, prison is doing bad for Mr. Kells. And they're saying he looks like a 2002 Dennis Rodman, and people got jokes. I have no joke today. I think he's one of the most greatest singers ever of all time, right there next to Michael Jackson, and some would argue might be better than Michael Jackson. And we're just being honest, not just an R&B singer, he's a writer. He wrote for some of the generation's best ever. This great mind, Mr. Kells, has been denigrated through the mud. We don't know if the guilt is true or not, but we know vampire lawyers who seeked out to get him out the way have now discredited him in every way. Now, a lot of you guys don't know what's been going on with Kells, and let me break it down to you. So in 2022, Mr. Kells was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Now, New York Times had it as Robert Sylvester Kelly, the R&B singer, also known as R. Kelly, was sentenced by the United States District Judge Ann M. Donnelly to 30 years in prison June 29th on September 27th, 2021, following a 6 weeks trial. Basically, a federal jury in Brooklyn convicted the R&B superstar of all 9 counts of superseding indictment, charging him with racketeering, predicting on criminal conduct, including educational purpose, sexual exploitation of them young ones, forced labor, and Mann Act violation, basically involving the course. Basically, he manipulated and transported women and girls into interstate commerce to engage in you-know-what activities. But I want you guys to know Mr. Kells didn't stop there. He recently, last week or a week and a half ago, tried to appeal his conviction, and unfortunately, the federal appeals court upheld the R&B crooner's conviction and 30-year term. So that means Mr. Kells will still has to basically continue serving it. Now, the Grammy award-winning, multi-platinum selling R&B songwriter was convicted to a situation where he could appeal. He has a chance to appeal this again. He hasn't exhausted all of his situations, but it's kind of sad because, you know, with his name being Mr. Kells, a lot of things get purported and thrown on it. Nobody cares if he's innocent or not. They just know the magnitude of the situation can help their careers, whether you're a lawyer, the bloggers. Now, there's been a lengthy string of misconduct on Kelly starting from 1996 when he was alleged to be with Aaliyah. I mean, the history of misconduct goes deeply into the 90s as well. He won several Grammys, and while winning these Grammys, things that the accusers were saying went even more thorough, to the point where Lifetime released a documentary movie series of Biop called Surviving R. Kelly in 2019. Now, several accusers have come up to say this was true, but a lot of people say these people were money hungry and they blame the parents. There seems to be not enough credible evidence coming from a lot of these accusers, and 4 of those accusers admitted they were clearly lying. This was never brought in court, so a lot of people felt it was unfair when he got, convicted. It was a lot of lack of evidence in his case. And when you go over the paperwork, I still haven't seen no damning evidence. The only thing you can actually physically use against R. Kelly would be Aaliyah, and even that when he married her. But I don't want to get involved in that because they're all older than me. But there has seemed to be injustice done against R. Kelly. You got a lot of other artists, the likes of Elvis or whatnot. People have made movies of them, but with R. Kelly, they've been trying to get him since 2008, and even further deeper than that, while I was in school around the 2004 era when the video came out. Also in 2003 and in 2001 when the video went viral, even back then on BearShare, LimeWire. You guys will understand what I'm talking about. Those of you who know, you know. But the racketeering part, that's what they really got R. Kelly on the 30 years. What people don't understand, who don't know the court proceedings, he wasn't really obtained for anything dealing with younger females. It was because of the racketeering situation, meaning that when you get a female from a different state and you fly her over, once money is exchanged, according to the letter of the law federally, it's illegal. Now, the RICO that they gave on R. Kelly was kind of wild. You would think it was a mafia string of things. There's been females who have been saying he has held them captive in his house, but once again, there was no proof that he held them captive. There were also misleading allegations that said that Mr. Robert Kells had a dungeon in his house. This was not proved at all. He was a promiscuous man. He believed in multiple women. He had several women living with him, but last time I checked, that never was illegal. The insufficient evidence that was thrown on R. Kelly to this day, it profounds me and makes me look at the justice system in a different way. I'm not out here to defend R. Kelly, but if we're going to go by the laws of the lands that the scriptures tell us about, then allow the law to properly go over this case and give justice the way it's due. Now, the biased jury was also something against R. Kelly and not favoring him at all. Kelly also argued that the jury was not impartial because of all the media coverage and the public opinions about his alleged crimes. To prove a biased jury, his lawyers have to establish that one or more juries had preconceived beliefs about Kelly, which we know a lot did, and were influenced by outside factors. I mean, come on, guys. If that's all R. Kelly needed to show that the jury was impartial, then he should have won his appeal, because we all know his level of stardom has reached the four corners of the earth. And for people to believe that the jury had nothing against him is absolutely insane. Now, will the Supreme Court hear R. Kelly's appeal? We don't know. The Supreme Court isn't required to accept R. Kelly's appeal. Kelly's attorneys must file a petition for a writ of certiorari to get the court to review his case. Now, if they review his case, if his appeal is successful, the court could overturn his conviction, order a new trial, or modify his sentence. If he loses again, his conviction and sentence will stay the same. Now, it's disheartening to see this if you're a Kells fan, but you got to know that the letter of the law flows how it flows, but the word of the Most High will always be the highest. So I do believe, by the powers of those may be, he might come home very soon. So while we're looking at pictures of him in his new shingdings, you have to think the mindset of one, especially if they are innocent. It's one thing if they're guilty, then you don't have to worry about this case. But what if there's possible measures that's been used against him just because of the biasness? Because I haven't seen one credible evidence against R. Kelly yet, and it's just sad all the way. Now, you guys let me know in the comment sections how you feel about this. I'm your guy, DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. Please go follow me on Instagram at DJ Bless One, at DJ_Bless One, that is. follow me, support us there, where we'll be giving more updates on cases like R. Kelly, things that we can talk about on Instagram that we can't talk about on YouTube. You get it? Now, man, blessings to all of y'all. Give me my theme song.
Bad man down, dirty Rasta chopper, shoot the man down, shoot them around and don't play around. Dirty man chopper, shoot the man down, don't never play your man around. Okay,
hey, call me Mr. Big Zo, whoa, oh. Magic spell hit the voodoo. Now we 5-star sipping on that baba poo. Mr. Where she go, eh? Now she down under. Mr. Thunder bring them fools out, no noise, eh? Now she finna see what they bout while you sit. Real Zos don't play, eh? That's the Zo way, only way, eh? Man down, man.